Alright, so we're here today to do the review for the 1 week 1 palette challenge that I was inspired to do by Dishwater Dreams. I did it with the BH Cosmetics palette, Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. I'm pretty excited to do this review today. It was quite a challenge to stay with one palette for a whole week. I think the original challenge was for a month, but I kind of cheated and made my own challenge because I was like, there's no way I can stick to it for a whole month, and it's so true. It was difficult to stick to it for a week. I have so many different palettes, so much makeup, and I want to use it all. It's really hard to stick to one. I like to trade them out and everything. So what was really nice about this challenge is that it did challenge me to be more creative and come up with different looks with this one palette and just use it for all it's worth. So I'm really excited to talk about it with you guys. Right now I'm going to show some pictures and slides of what I did for the last 6 days, and then I'll talk about the look I did today, which is the 7th day look, and then we'll talk about the palette some more. Alright, here it is. So that was the last 6 days what I used, and this is the Pride and Prejudice and Zombies palette, and you guys have already seen it because you've seen the pictures, you saw the intro and everything, but I just wanted to talk more in depth about it and let you know what I did on my look today. So today what I did was I used, where is it? I used this color right here all over my lid and in my crease and a little bit above my crease, and then I used this color on my brow bone. And what else did I use? Oh, and then I used this on the, like, 2/3 of my lid and in my crease. So it's a really simple look today. It's really soft. And then I used this underneath my my lower lash line. And just put some eyeliner on the bottom, some mascara, and that's it. There's a really simple look today. I used the highlighter and I used the blush. So what I want to talk about mainly is overall, I think this is a really good palette. Especially for the price point, like it's decent quality. There are some downsides to it. I had a very difficult time with this gold shade. I did notice that both this gold shade and this gray blue, it needs Studio Fix in order to show up on my eyelids, and I did notice by I think it was like the 3rd or the 4th day that pretty much every shade doesn't come up that well except for these two on my eyelids unless I use a large amount, or well, not a large amount, but unless I use MAC Studio Fix, and that's what I use to wet my brushes. You can use a lot of different things to wet your brushes, but basically they didn't show up unless they were wet. So that is a little bit frustrating, but I mean, for the price point, I can't really complain. This is an amazing price point. So overall, like, I loved this palette. The highlight was amazing. I did notice that when this happens sometimes with lower-end cosmetics, like drugstore cosmetics, the shade isn't completely mixed, so you'll get those white specks within the blush or the shadow, and a few of the shadows have it, and the highlight has it, and so does, let's see here, the highlight, the blush, and the dark purple. Yeah, so a few of the shadows, the highlight, and the blush have it, but it doesn't affect the color. It's just that the shadow wasn't mixed all the way, so it does look a little weird because there's like white specks inside of your blush or shadow, but it doesn't really affect the color, so it's okay. What else? Other than that, like, it's a decent palette. There's a few chalky colors, they still work, you just gotta work with them. Some of the colors are really buttery. Like, I really enjoyed my favorite two colors, and that's why I chose to wear them today, were these two right here. I felt like they were the easiest to work with, the easiest to blend with, and you got the best color payoff with them. I did not use Studio Fix today. This is all dry. So, yeah, so that's my take on it. I loved how this came out wet on my eyes. I think I did that on day 4 or 5. That really peachy look. I was just like, oh no, this just looks washed out, and just like I threw a peach on my eye. But once it dried, it had that chrome shimmer effect, and it looked beautiful, and the blending that I did and everything, like, worked out. So it looked really pretty, and I really loved that look. So overall, I'm really glad that I did this. So I think I am kind of torn on whether or not I would recommend it. If you are a diehard Pride and Prejudice and Zombies fan, yeah, I'd get it because it is a decent palette. But if you're a beginner and you're on a budget, maybe this isn't the right palette for you because you're gonna have a hard time with it, and there are other palettes out there. I think it's really up to you. I think it's a decent palette. I'm not going to say it's a great palette. I'm not going to say it's a wonderful palette. It is a decent palette. And the nice thing about it is the price point is great as well. Alright, so I'm feeling very torn on whether or not, like, to recommend this. Because, like I said, I did have some difficulties with it. But the price point is great. And it is still decent. So I'm going to just let you guys decide whether or not you want to get it. And, you know, I don't want this to come off as a bashing video. I do love BH Cosmetics. I have some of their other palettes. This one just was like a hit and miss for me. So yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swatch all of these on camera for you. And I'm just going to go one by one. And here we go. So there's that first color. There's the gold. And it's so weird because coming off my finger, that gold looks amazing. Look at that. That's crazy. Here's the pink shimmer. And there's that brick brown looking color. Very pretty. And there's that pinkish. See? It's so crazy because on my hand, they're coming out so pigmented. And that'll just show you, like, I just dropped my finger, sorry. That'll just show you too, like, how different shades look when they are, what is it called, swatched versus how they go on the lids. So there's that. So that was the whole, wait, how did I miss a color? What did I do? Okay, so there's that color, that shade, that shade, that shade, that shade. Oh, I forgot this one. I was like, that's the whole row. No, it's not. That's not enough shades. Okay, so I'm going to put that one right here. There you go. And then I'm going to keep going with the second row. See, and I just feel like these swatches come out so much better than it does on your eye. So crazy. Insane. Did I do it again? I did do it again. Like, how do I keep doing this? 3, 5, 3, 6. How do I keep doing that? What color did I miss? The light purple? No, I got the light. The gray. The gray. I missed the gray. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I don't know how I keep, and those two shades are about the same, so yeah, when they get swatched out. That's funny. I keep missing them. Okay, so then here's the highlight, and I'm just going to do that underneath. Oh. The highlight comes up very easily too, so, you know, you need a light hand with it. There is the matte blush. And here is the shimmer blush, and I just use this as a shadow actually. So, and there's that. So there is the whole palette. and it swatches beautifully. Makes me look like a liar here. But overall, it's a decent palette, and I can't really complain with the price point. So as long as you have something to wet your brushes with, I think you'll be good. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching as always, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye!